Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Council's reorganization meeting and first regular meeting of 2026. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of the meeting has been published in the Burlington County Times, Courier Post, and Pine Barrens Tribune and posted on the official bulletin board of the Township of Pemberton. Those wishing to be notified of changes to scheduled meetings were notified via email or regular mail. All of the above posting and filings have taken place on the 18th day of December 2025. Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I would like to ask Pastor Dr. Morris Mims to do the invocation.
Good evening and Happy New Year to all. God bless you, board, and all of the community here gathered here. God bless you. Let us pray in the manner in which you are accustomed. Dear wise and loving Father, we thank you for your many blessings. I pray for our mayor, all city officials, especially those assembled here today, and this wonderful community. I ask for your gracious wisdom that this board and this people can navigate together all conflicting interests and issues of our time. I seek for a keen thirst for justice and righteousness, confidence in what's good, and ability to work harmoniously together. I pray for a desire for guidance and wisdom and fairness, acting with justice and compassion for all, seeking assistance and serving the public, finding a common ground, unity and purpose. God bless you all, and all God's people say,
Amen.
Amen. Bless you all this year.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this meeting is now called to order. Mr. Dewey,
Here.
Mr. Harper,
Here.
Mr. Bianchini,
Here.
Mr. Doyle,
Here.
Mr. Ward.
Here.
Okay, now we have nominations for President and Council. May I please have the council's nominations for Council President for the year 2026?
Make a motion to nominate Harry Harper.
I'll second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are there any other nominations for Council President? No? Okay, Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Bianchini?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
I was going to vote yes, but I'm going to change my mind, no.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. May I please now have a motion to close the nominations?
Make a motion to close.
I'll second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Bianchini?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Harper, you have been now nominated to be the council president. And Mr. Connor, will you be administering the oath to Mr. Harper?
I can if you.
Okay, I do have it. Go.
You're doing this out front.
Oh, it's over there. It's right over there. Sorry about that.
Yes, for sure. Harry Harper,
I, Harry Harper,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New
of
Jersey,
the State of New Jersey.
that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all of the duties
perform all the duties
of the office
of the office
of Pemberton Township Council President
of Pemberton Township Council President
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I know. You're so-
Can't forget this, you know.
your name up in here, yeah. Put your name up. I present to you this. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Council President, you can now take over the meeting.
Thank you very much, Sunshine. All right, hopefully I can do this with no problems. Next order of business. I know we're running out of order here. Oh, yes, okay, next order of business, appoint mayor of Pemberton Township due to vacancy in the office. Discussion and vote. Any discussion?
Council President, if I may.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Ward.
So, I just want everybody to know why I'll vote the way I vote tonight. And how this comes to be is the Pemberton Township Republican Committee comes up with a selected list of people that's names been put on the list and selected for the mayor. So, my opinion is of this. I've been here for the people, I've always been here for the people. My name is on the list, one of them. Another one is another council member. In my opinion, this is my personal belief, I would not vote yes for myself. So therefore, it's my recommendation to council that I believe we should take the three names on the list and remand it back to the people of the township and let them decide. And that's all I really have to say about that. So, thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ward. Anybody else? Any discussion? All right, any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Matthew Bianchini.
I'd like to second that nomination. Any- All right, I guess we'll take roll call on this.
Yes.
Harper?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
I was going to vote yes, but I'm going to change my mind, no.
Mr. Ward?
No.
Mr. Bianchini?
Yes.
All right, and that 3-2 vote, vote passes. I guess, Mr. Connors, are you going to?
Upon the taking of the oath of office for mayor, Mr. Bianchini would then vacate his seat as a member of council, thereby creating a vacancy in the council seat, which would be filled in the same fashion as the vacancy in the mayor under the municipal vacancy law. So the Republican committee would have an opportunity to submit three names once again, at a next or further meeting to be decided as to who's going to fill the vacancy left by Councilmember Biancini. I, Matthew Biancini, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all of the duties of the office of Pemberton Township Mayor according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations, Mayor. We'll have to find a place to seat because this is a big guy.
All right, I guess next on the agenda is public comment. Anybody want to please come up and start public comment? Please remember 5 minutes.
There's no sign-in sheet up here, but everyone knows who I am. Good evening, Mayor. My name is Marty Graf-Wenger, 1502 South Lake. And good evening, Mayor and Council President and members of Town Council and residents of our great town. My name is Marty Graf-Wenger, and I am a proud resident of Browns Mills, lucky to be living on a beautiful Mirror Lake with my good friends around me, some of them I've known for my entire life. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as the elected president of the Browns Mills Improvement Association, which has been incorporated since 1919. I am incredibly excited to be here and to contribute to the wonderful things happening in our community. We live in a great town, and I'm thrilled to discuss the positive direction we are heading as we work together for the benefit of all. I want to take a moment to congratulate the town council on the new leadership that is breathing fresh life into our town. We are truly encouraged about where our community is headed, and we look forward to many positive developments ahead. As you know, we have already discussed the first 2 items from our annual wish list. The creation of a township magazine is essential for highlighting all the positive aspects of living in Pemberton Township. This magazine will allow us to showcase our community's achievement and initiatives. I would also like to highlight the app allowing Pemberton Township residents to access important information. This fantastic idea comes from Donovan Gardner, and I believe it's a great one. We welcome his input on any other ideas he may have. Additionally, we propose establishing a communications director position to effectively manage our public image. Our wish list is a group project allowing our members the opportunity to present their ideas and initiatives to the town council and the mayor. Today, I would like to present items 3 through 10 on our wish list. Number 3 is the Pole Bridge Park renovation and recreation upgrades. Our membership has expressed concern about our playground facilities being insufficient. It's time to replace the torn down equipment and consider installing tennis courts and other playground equipment. Introducing outdoor fitness equipment in our parks can also enhance health and wellness in our community, supported by available grants. Number 4 addresses neighborhood lighting, road repairs, and lake maintenance. Improved street lighting and repaired sidewalks will enhance safety for all residents. Effective maintenance of our lakes, including proper weed control, is also critical. We propose publishing schedules for road repairs and lake maintenance on the township website to keep residents informed. Next, number 5 promotes youth programs and volunteerism. We aim to encourage young citizens to get involved in our community, establishing good citizenship awards to recognize outstanding participation at an annual town council meeting. That will foster pride and engagement among our youth. For number 6, we suggest introducing free little libraries at the recreation buildings, including one at Mirror Lake Beach. This initiative will promote literacy and community involvement, and we can support it through partnerships with the various scouting organizations. Moving on to number 7, we advocate for hiring a business administrator right away, ASAP. This key position has been unoccupied for over a year, and filling it will ensure effective governance for our community. It's vital for us to justify every expenditure and pursue available grants while considering potential improvements to our government structure. Number 8 encourages sustainability initiatives. Community gardens at each recreation building will provide fresh produce and enhance property values. Collaborating with Rutgers Cooperative Extension can help us connect with resources to support this effort. Number 9 involves the purchase of leaf vacuum trucks. Investing in these vehicles will improve the efficiency of our leaf collection, ensuring that our neighborhoods remain clean and beautiful. Lastly, number 10 focuses on supporting our local business and economic development. Beyond the initiatives from the Pemberton Township Business and Economic Development Committee, we propose creating Pemberton Bucks to reward achievements in our community and encourage participation in local events. This will help circulate funds within our local economy. As we look forward to the future in 2026, we are eager to partner with the Town Council and administration in any way that we can to ensure our town's success. We are especially excited about the plan for our water carnival, and we anticipate doing amazing things here together. In conclusion, these initiatives reflect the aspirations of our membership and are vital for our community's progress. We urge the council and the new mayor to consider them thoughtfully as we strive together for a brighter future for Pemberton Township. Thank you so much for your time and your ongoing dedication to our community.
Thank you, Marty, for your wish list.
Hi. Good evening, members of Town Council.
State your name.
I'm sorry, it's my first time. I'm pretty shy, so. I'm Dave Weiskopf, a proud member of the BMIA. I live at 1502 South Lake Shore Drive. I'm excited to be here tonight and share some updates with all of you. I have a script, so don't worry. Congratulations, Mr. Mayor. First off, let's give a round of applause to the winners of our recent Bake-Off and Chili Cook-Off. Kimberly Pennon snagged first place in the chili category. Let's give her a big shout out and not forget America Phillips, who took home the top prize in the baking portion. I think we can all agree that indulging in delicious and chili and treats made our taste buds very happy that night. A huge thank you to John Mashi, our culinary hero for the evening, who graciously took time out of his busy schedule to help us judge the competition while we all fought off food comas. It was a well-attended event full of laughter, fun, and of course, flavor. And let's not overlook America Phillips for winning the People's Choice Award. Next year, people will be competing for second place. America had the best chili in Browns Mills. We had secret ballots and a very serious chili tasting, which I can say was the highlight of my week. Now for something even more exciting on the horizon, we have a community dinner coming up called Passport to Worldly Cuisine, and it's happening on January 24th at 5 p.m. Yes, that's right, Saturday. That's a Saturday, folks. Mark your calendars. We want you to bring a tasty dish that either comes from your family's history or represents your background. Your grandparents' secret or recipe, bring it on. We have fun activities planned to spice things up, and it's a fantastic opportunity to meet new people and make new friendships that may even rival the ones you already have. Sorry, friends. Next, don't forget our Valentine's Day karaoke party on February 6th at 7 p.m. Yes, that's right. Grab your significant other, your best friend, or anyone else you can find, and don't worry, I won't be singing. The last time I tried, oh, I'm not reading that, Marty. Come on now. Sorry, she wrote, I'm sorry. We all have we have another exciting event on February 22nd at 2 p.m. It's the Pemberton Township History Expo. We have some really exciting things planned, and it's a great chance to dive into our local history. If you have any cool artifacts or items, text Marty at 609-388-1305 or see her around town, she's everywhere, to reserve a free table. We'd love to see what you have. Now, I want to discuss Make It Again Meals initiative. We provide meals to those in need and teach valuable cooking skills through shared recipes. Marty always has a binder of full recipes on hand. So if anyone would like any of the recipes, just ask her. We encourage you to source your ingredients at the local dollar store so that no one in town faces difficulty recreating these meals. The meals typically cost less than $10 to make, and we would like to distribute them to folks who need a helping hand. Additionally, we are developing welcome baskets for our new residents moving into town. If you know someone who recently moved onto your street and would like to receive a welcome basket, please text Marty and she'll be sure to put something together. We're also looking for volunteers to help assemble and distribute baskets. So if you're interested in being part of our welcome crew, we'd love to have you join us. Not only do we participate in clean community events, but we also adopt pieces of land like the triangle on the corner of Clubhouse and West Lake Shore Drive, as well as the pollinator garden. We want to do even more of these things in the future to keep our town beautiful and thriving. And just a little reminder, individual memberships are only $15 and family memberships are $20 for the year. That's right, for less than the price of a fancy coffee every month, you get to join a fun-loving crew. We do incredible things at the BMIA. We advocate for our members at the town council meetings, participate in community improvement projects, and have tons of fun events to look forward to. Thank you for your time, and let's keep the good vibes rolling in this amazing town. We're excited about all the upcoming events and look forward to seeing everyone at the BMIA building and beyond.
Thank you, David.
Hi, my name is Samarina Ellie. I live at 270 Ridge Road. Yep. I just want you guys to know that we're still interested in the EMS building. If that's still on the table, we would definitely like to talk to you guys about doing something with that building. There are a couple other places that we have some interest in, but Rosemary, if you could get a hold of my dad about some of the other things that we want to talk about, and that's all I wanted to say. Congratulations, guys.
All right, thank you, Sabrina.
Good evening, gentlemen. You all know I'm Scott Hamilton, lived in Browns Mills on Medford Street. I first moved to Pemberton Township in 1978. My father was the first sergeant of the military police over at Fort Dix. I graduated from Pemberton High School, and having moved around my whole life, I really hated leaving my friends, so I chose to stay. I ended up working for a local garage in town, learning how to do restoration work and collision work, and then I became an insurance claims adjuster. I did that for 20 years. I go out and settle claims. I carried $2 million worth of blank checks with me every day. My signature was worth $50,000 on each one of them checks. I had a 97% customer satisfaction rating, and out of all the companies within the state, I placed third in cost containment. So, I mean, 97% of customers are happy or containing costs. It was a great job. I really miss it. So, I still live in the same house that I bought and never missed a tax payment. Watched my taxes go from $1,200. Now they're pushing close to $6,000. And I ran for mayor, a lot of people know, in 2014. I lost the Republican primary to a Democrat, Rick Prickett. I mean, I've been a Republican since 1984. I voted for Ronald Reagan. And I mean, so I lose the primary because the ballot got rigged on me. My name was placed in column 5, and everybody else's name was in column 1. Amy remembers this, I'm sure. And so anyway, I lost the primary by a handful of votes. I was so angry that a Democrat beat me, that the thing was rigged. I spent $10,000 of my own money, and I ran a write-in. Mayor Dave shook my hand the night of the votes all came in. He said, a guy named Ed Tornquist ran a write-in campaign and got 20 votes back in the 80s, I guess. He said, you're not going to believe how many votes people wrote your name in. My name wasn't even on the ballot. 772 people wrote my name in. I want nothing but the best for our town. I want honest, I want our roads fixed, everything. I want the lake cleaned up all around. I want us to get the yellow bank back. We should have never got rid of that. So there's going to be a council seat. I guess we're going to try and fill our new mayor. Congratulations, this council seat. I am interested in that council seat. I read the law, and there's like a lot of gray areas, so I don't know. I just want to put that out there, and yeah. So that's it in a nutshell. Okay?
All right, thank you, Scott.
Okay, thanks, Harry.
Nobody else? Oh, there comes Mr. Costa.
Oh, you guys play some bets? A lot of notes. It's only your agenda. Alex Costa, 2950 Route 70. How's everybody doing in the new year? Congratulations. Doing good? How's it going, Mr. Ward, Mr. Doyle? All right. You know how we roll in the new year. Agenda. All right. For numbers 1, 2, and 3, my questions are, how much will the temporary budgets be for these specific items? And when do we expect to start working on, if we are not already, the 2026 full year budget? And when do we expect to start seeing special meetings for budgets? Moving right along. Resolution or new business 11-2026. Can we please make sure that the Pine Barrens Tribune is included in this? And can we please make sure that they are getting the legal notices that people rely on to make sure that we are informing our community and our surrounding communities, because people have a right to know what is going on in Pemberton Township, whether or not it's planning board meetings, zoning board meetings, or just regular township council meetings. People should know. And, you know, not everybody has the internet, but everybody does have access to a free local paper. So can we please make sure that the Pine Barrens Tribune is included in this official newspaper for Pemberton, please? Thank you. From 17 all the way down to 35, would we be able to give the names of any people and or firms that the township is going with, or are they all from the same as of last year? For Resolution 38, 2026, my question is, how much will the agreement between the borough and Pemberton Township be, and how long will this agreement be in place for? For 39, 2026, my question is, how much money are we getting from this grant, and what will the funds be spent on in and around town? The bill list, how much is the bill list this go around? And all the notes. This one's in regards to our former mayor, but I do have to ask these questions. Since the former mayor has resigned, I would like to know if all municipal property has been turned in, such as key fobs and keys to all municipal grounds and any other municipal property, and as well as documents and flash drives and hard drives, et cetera, as well as any and all municipal logins that have been, you know, accrued under his tenure. Have they been erased so that if he is at home, he cannot access any of our stuff here in terms of, you know, the admin system or any other important things that our township uses in a day-to-day operations. And lastly, I want to thank the council and the people behind me and the people that are watching us on YouTube for continuing to come and watch our meetings. I think 2026 is going to be a new year, a fresh start. I hope that we have a great year. And just a little FYI out there, March 10th, 2026, our township turns 180 years old. So, Mr. Brunson, you're the recreation director. I don't know if we're going to have a little party for our town or not. It would be nice. And as we all know, this is America's 250th year, so could we possibly incorporate the water carnival, as Mr. Dewey has said in previous council meetings, and our 4th of July parade, and have it all together on the 4th, if that is possible? And I don't know if you saw, I have a milk jug back there. I didn't bring it up here because I didn't want to break it, but it's from Birmingham, New Jersey, Kramer's Dairy. I don't know if you're familiar with them. My dad found that while walking in the woods. I was like, that's a pretty cool piece of history. It has established 45, E45 on the bottom. So I don't know if it's 1945 or, you might know a little bit more. And it said on the back it's from the Guernsey herd, which I guess is a special cow. I guess. Yeah. And Ms. Penwell, Ms. Flattery, Mr. Glass, Mr. Brunson, I don't know your name. Sorry, it's nothing, I've never. Oh, and Mr. Bianchini, Mr. Ward, Mr. Doyle, Mr. Connors, Mr. Harper, Sunshine, and Mr. Dewey. Have a great year. Hopefully everything turns out beautifully. And I'm done. You guys got some answers?
Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I can start with 1, 2, and 3,
Oh,
okay?
fantastic.
Yeah, you ready?
Sure.
All right, we got $6,884,859 for one, $9,005,419 for two, and $683,178 for number 3. Anybody else want to pick anything up?
I just sat here, I'm jumping ahead on your request list here, but I just read through front to back on the agreement with the Pemberton Borough Goodwill Fire Department. It'll be a 3-year agreement, $52,000 the first year, $54,000 the second, $56,000 the third, and we will provide them with up to 975 gallons of fuel for the year. In exchange for that, they are our, what we call primary responder for our west end of town.
All right, thank
Okay.
you. Do we have anything for 17 through 35, or should I just wait till we? I don't know.
We can name them out, Alex, but I guess it's better to name them after we approve them.
Well, I don't want you guys to speak ahead on for any council member.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to rush it. How much are we getting for the TASA grant?
Ro, would you like to tell that number?
That's going to be $1,088,000.
And what are we going to use the money for? Different projects in town?
It's going to be downtown Juliustown Road, and it's going to be streetscape improvements for bicycle and pedestrian safety.
Okay, thank you. How much is the bill list?
I didn't look. It's a lot, Alex. It's a lot. It always is a lot.
$3-4 million? Working too hard? Don't you mean hardly working? Oh, Mr. Connors, do you have a business card?
Shamefully, I do not.
According to this here, Alex,
Get you one at some point.
Thank you.
according to this here on the bottom of the last page, looks like it's $1,443,000.
All right, and the last one, has all municipal property been returned?
The answer to that is yes. I received
Oh,
a
microphone.
communication.
Like,
I'm sorry. I received a communication shortly after the effective date of the resignation of the previous mayor
from the township clerk that all key fobs, all hardware, all that stuff has been returned to the town, and security measures have been taken so that there's no compromise of the system.
Okay, thank you. Have a great year, guys.
Thanks, Alex.
Oh, and Alex, to answer your question about the milk jug you have back there, Mr. Giberson, I believe that's part of the farm that this council preserved, is it not? Thank you.
Here we go. Let's talk about the elephant in the room tonight, since nobody wants to bring it up. I really don't like the way this is all going down, first off, with the mayor, the council, taking it, I really don't. The president of the council, I don't really have a problem with that. I have a problem with this, how this is going about, the mayor being picked, the new replacement, Scott, you ain't got a chance in hell being the council. They're not going to pick you. They have their own way of doing things around here. This Burlington County Republican Committee crap. Is anybody on that committee in this room? Yeah, well, you all should be ashamed of yourself. You never picked Danny Dewey, not one of you, is to be mayor. The man comes here, has been here 3.5 years, 3 years, pours out his passion about this town. Was right in the beginning with him and Josh with the pole bridge for us, leading the way. And you guys, you're just overlooking. And Perry, I really can't believe you. I really can't. I don't know how all this is going down. I've heard that you guys told him that he was going to be mayor, that he could be mayor in November. How many of you said that to him? Did you ever tell Dewey that? Or is that a lie? Well, Josh? I told him yes.
Was Dewey ever told that he could be mayor? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Was he, Perry? Yes or no?
I was going to wait till you were done because that's how we're supposed to run it.
Yeah, well, it seems like you don't follow the rules up here anyhow.
Yeah,
So was he ever told he could be mayor?
he was told he could.
Was he, Harry?
Yes.
So what changed? What changed? Was he Matt? Was he told he could be mayor? You gave an interview in the Pine Barren Tribune that you don't want to be mayor.
I changed my mind. Much like Mr. Dewey changed his mind on the vote tonight. That's called free will. You're allowed to do that. Joe, we have no,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead.
Let him finish your 5 minutes, then we'll be happy to respond. Joe?
All right, I'm just saying, I'm not happy how this is going down. And the public out here basically never has a say, I guess, do we? We really don't. When people tell you your vote don't count, maybe they're right. Maybe we're just wasting our time on November 5th to go up there and vote when you have this committee picking people and, are we? Are you ever going to change the form of government in this town? Or are you just going to keep talking about it every month, every council meeting, when people come up here to tell you to change it? Because we'll be here in December and I bet you don't change nothing. It's going to be all talk again. I don't know how you guys can even look at Dewey, to tell you the truth. He should be sitting over there, not Matt. I'm going to tell you that right now. I got nothing against you, Matt. I got nothing against Joe. I think any one of you could be the mayor. Perry, you know where the public stands with you. They want you bad. But I got nothing against Matt. I hope you do a good job. But I really think you did Danny dirty. That's just bad, man. Especially this Burlington County Committee. That's really dirty, what you did to him. And I want to go to these meetings where this Republican Party committee meets, or wherever it is, because I want to be out ahead of this shit. Because you're all, something's up, you're dirty. And I'm going to be right up your ass just like I am here. And picking people to be on council. This is bad. This whole form of government here,
This is bad. That's it.
May I? All right, Joe, I'll start, my friend. I answered you honestly. The answer was yes. We would have liked to have initially seen that. Unfortunately, there's a protocol that we have to follow. We have no control over it. We're given 3 names as council by the Republican committee. Those are the 3 names that we have that we can choose from. That's it. There's no write-ins, as Mr. Hamilton was talking about for mayor at that time. There's nothing we can do to change that. That's the 3 names that we have options for, so that's what we go on. The same thing's going to happen for that empty council seat. We're going to be given 3 names, and then we're going to decide who we think would best suit that seat. That's how it goes. We have to follow the rules.
So you just didn't know the rules in November,
November when?
when you were telling Dewey that he could be mayor?
November, there wasn't even any mention of him dropping out.
You knew he was, when you found out about the insurance part, did you tell Dewey that he was probably going to be mayor?
No, not back then, no.
But when did you tell Dewey?
Even when we first
When
found out,
did you tell Dewey?
I'm going to answer. You only have to ask me once, I
All
can hear
right,
you.
go ahead.
We found out about the JIF thing, and we thought that was going to be enough to shake him out. Eventually it did, but we had no prior warning until about a week before the man handed in his letter that he was going to go. That was when I found out, long after deer season.
Right.
Probably closer to Christmas. There was a hint that it might happen. It happened that fast.
Well,
He kept it quiet, and that was the end of
I
it.
just asked you earlier, did you tell Dewey that he was going to be mayor? And you said yes.
That was when it happened. That was when the conversation with Mr. Dewey happened. Nothing before that.
So why did it change?
We got
His
the
name wasn't on the
instructions-
list.
Yeah, we got the instructions.
So you didn't know the rules then, when you were telling Dewey that he could be mayor?
I
Correct.
guess that's probably your best way to put it, yeah. We
You
didn't
don't know
that
the
fact was
rules.
gonna go down. That's what this
So as
gentleman,
councilman, you just don't know the rules and the laws.
Oh, no, I'm going to tell you what, nobody knows all the rules. Once we had our legal people come out with the rules according to the Faulkner Act for the procedure, then we followed them to the letter. You know,
Why don't you
and-
do what Josh just said? You can send them all the names all back. We're not going to pick somebody.
Because
Why don't you stick to your guns?
That's not how it goes.
Why?
We have an attorney here who provided the rules to us.
That's, I'll stick up for Joe there, Perry. That's not actually true. You can, as council, send it back to the committee. So that's an untruth.
So once again, somebody doesn't know the law or the rules.
No, we're given 3 names. We came up with 3 people that voted for one person, so we did our due diligence. Just as the committee did their due diligence, they're elected.
Who's the head of this committee?
I
What's
think-
her name? I heard it's a female. Abby is
Yeah, I'm not sure who the chair is now, but
She ever come to one of these meetings? Is she sitting in the,
She's here a lot.
I mean, we can beat this horse all night, Joe, but the
oh, I'm going
procedure.
to keep beating it too.
the
I'm going to be
procedure-
right up somebody's ass.
All right, the procedure was followed, and we did what we were supposed to do.
I know, I understand that part. You're just doing what
Yep.
you're supposed to do and
And if
that's
it
why
was.
I feel bad for
If
you
it
too,
was
because
kicked, if it was,
I'm going to be fine.
if it was
So-
kicked back to the committee, it's not saying
I
that
just
Dan
want,
Dewey
I
would
hope
get
you,
picked.
so you can all work together. I would be butthurt too. I'd be what they say butthurt or ass. I'd be mad too. But
I'm fine.
you got to do what, I guess, what they say. But we got to change this committee or whoever is picking these. You're the same damn committee that picked Jack Tompkins. That's how stupid you are. The ones that raised your hand, you picked Jack Tompkins, you idiots. You ought to knew better when he was a councilman before and went around the roadblock. That kind of bull crap. And you still put him on the damn. Why? Because he's part of the Boynton County Committee, Republican Committee? He's on that, so you put him as a candidate for mayor.
All right, Joe, thank you for your input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Marie Reynolds, Browns Mills. I'm a registered Democrat. Have been all my life. Never once voted a ticket that wasn't split. I hate politics. I gave up the community news because politics got so bad here that I couldn't stand to sit in the meetings anymore. I worked my tail off for these 5 guys to be elected during the last election because I truly believe in you and what you can do as a team. And I hope that the conflict that's been caused by all of this confusion and by the ugliness that you walked into can be overcome so that you can get back to doing what you need to do here. It isn't about personalities. It isn't even about politics. It's about what needs to be done. And charter change is at the very top of the list. It has been. Look at what we've gone through for the last 2 administrations here. The last 2 mayors here had both had fiefdoms that nobody could do anything about. We couldn't get rid of them. We couldn't make them change their minds. They stirred all of this in our community. And I hope that we can put a charter change on the agenda for this year. It's a long process. I know it's a long process. I remember when we did it before. We had the Charter Change Committee reported every week. They wrote an article for the community news for me, and we posted that every week to show the progress of what was going on with the committee and how things were going with it. So I know what the process entails, and it's a long one, but it's really worth it, and that's what we need to do, and we need to get some cohesive governments back in this township. And Happy New Year, guys. I know you can do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie.
Hello. First thing I want to do is acknowledge the fact that everyone in these seats and everyone in those seats is not here just because we had a boring day at home. You know, we as a township have got to recognize that all of us are here because we care. Even the people up here are here because they care. Now, we've all dealt with everyone sitting up here in one way or the other. We may not agree with the way that things are handled, but I'm not going to say that we all that are in this room now, including council and the mayor, we all care. So when we come to these meetings, I think we should come to them with that on our minds. I might not agree with the way Mr. Dewey did something, or I may have to call up Perry's dad since he made that remark about you and the steering wheel or the dashboard. I might have to call Perry's dad and have him put on restriction one day, or his mom. But we have to acknowledge the fact that we need to respect each other. And we need to acknowledge the fact that everyone in this room, we care about Pemberton Township. We just may not agree with the way we want things done. Everybody knows that my father was probably the biggest Democrat in South Jersey. And his influence in the Democratic Party was very high. One thing he told me to do all my life, the Democratic Party in no way, shape, or form could get Washington E. Georgia to vote against Ed Forsythe, who was Republican congressman. They couldn't get him to campaign against Ed Forsythe. Perry has lived down the street from father and son all his life. And he's never, when Forsythe ran, and his father can tell him, when Forsythe ran for Congress on father and son property, there was never a sign to vote for somebody else. Okay? So let's keep that in mind when we come to these meetings. We're Pemberton Township. I agree with Mr. Anderson about what he said about the County Committee. No, I don't think the Democratic County Committee or the Republican County Committee
need to run Pemberton Township. I think, I believe, I know, forget about the word think, I know that Pemberton Township should be taking care of itself. Because I believe both those committees have kept us a poor township purposely. Now, I want to apologize for the outburst last week. And I don't want to blame it on anybody. But a good point was brought up. Of all people that should be sitting up here, if you got to get smaller chairs or something, the mayor should be sitting up here also. Because when I was up here last week, I was just speaking to the people that were in front of me. It's not that I felt the mayor was absolved for all of you not being able to communicate together. And I think that will help the communication. Now, I do have a few questions I want to ask. I want somebody to explain to us why or why not changing our form of government would be a good thing. And I'm assuming people are talking about changing it from the small mayor to the weak mayor. And then I would like to comment after that. After you guys explain to us why you think, or if you think we should or should not change our charter.
That it, Mr. George?
Oh, no, I got another question after that, but,
Ask your other question, and then we'll try to handle everything.
all right, I
Thank
think
you.
we should do something where the mayor sits here. I really do. And I'm not trying to offend you as a solicitor, but we, the public, vote for the mayor. And I believe Joe actually brought up a good point. And I can see why he brought the point to me. He said, why am I trying to put it all on you guys? That's not what I was trying. But when the mayor sits over here, the mayor should be here, and you guys can refer to the solicitor still. But as part of the voting public, yeah, I'd like to see all you sitting together. You guys are going to have to do a better job at communicating with each other. Because I believe that's what's held us back so much. Now, most people might, and I don't mind picking on Dewey because he's tough as leather. But I'm going to say something about Dewey, even though I disagree. Councilman Dewey and I disagree on a lot of times. But I'm going to tell you something. From my late 20s, I've dealt with Mr. Dewey at Miller Ford. And when I walked into Miller Ford, being in business, a family business, he made sure I got treated like I was the president. I'm not going to kid you. I don't care what people want to say about him. When I walked into Miller Ford, I was treated on his behalf like I was really someone important, like I could buy 100 trucks when I walked in there. And I deserved it. Don't get me wrong, because nobody paid their repair department the way father and son did. And I want to know, and every time you see me, I'm going to want to know this, and it's not crazy, where we stand with Wawa and the fast food. Because, as it was stated, this is the second. I mean, we've been working on this Wawa, and I don't want to hear an answer like, well, the Wawa doesn't need this or that. I want to hear, well, Mr. Georgia, we're going to try our best to get them to break ground and protect the township. Because I don't know if any of you were here when that Wawa got built in Pemberton by the borough, but when I say, I went to 3 meetings, and that was the only reason I didn't build a warehouse. That and the way Thomas Inge was treated. You and I talked about that. I looked at my father, I said, Dad, I don't mind building it if you're going to ask for a favor from somebody, but look at the money Wawa has spent just in engineering and law fees to build that super Wawa. It was ridiculous. And I don't know if everybody is putting that into a consideration. I mean, we're just the general public, all right? And a lot of us, but I'm going to tell you, I can't imagine what they paid just for Judge Hart and those engineers to show up at 3 meetings where they just said, you just tell us what to do. Do you want retention or detention? Drainage. That's what Wawa had to go through for 3 meetings, was detention or retention drainage. And we're talking about one building that could pay, I'm guessing, up to $30,000 or $40,000 in tax a year. That means everybody's taxes would have a
Mr. Georges?
positive effect.
I don't want to be disrespectful. You're
Oh, no, I'm gonna stop.
You're
I
well
know.
past your 5
Yeah,
minutes and all.
yeah.
I'd like to.
All right, and so answer those for me.
As far as the form of government, I know the residents have requested that we start looking to changing the form of government. And I believe possibly in the next meeting or 2, there will be a ordinance to start. It's a long process, as Marie said, to start the charter committee. And then it's not up to us to decide what form of government. It's up to that charter committee to decide what form of government they want to go to. And then it will go on a ballot to be voted on. And Chris, if you want to give them any more.
Just so everybody understands, a Charter Study Commission is not created until after the question is placed on the ballot. So simultaneously, with the issue of whether government should be changed, which is a decision by the people of Pemberton if such a ballot question was put on November 2026 ballot, at the same time, you would elect individuals to the Charter Study Commission. They have to appear on a ballot, just like a candidate does. They have to file a nominating petition with the clerk, get a position on the ballot, and those individuals are selected by the people of Pemberton to serve on a Charter Study Commission. After that commission is created, then they go about doing their work. They would have hearings. People would be able to testify at the hearings. They study all the relevant forms of government, and then they make a recommendation as to the type of government that should be here in Pemberton. I highlight that because nothing here that the governing body can do will precipitate anything until the November general election, okay? So you could adopt the ordinance to put the question on the ballot. It would be very, very early to do so because the deadline for putting questions on the ballot would be sometime probably in the latter part of August. So generally, when there's a ballot question put on, the municipality would adopt the appropriate question or ordinance and have it into the Burlington County Clerk's office before that deadline. That doesn't mean discussions can't take place sooner. That doesn't mean that you can't create the governing body an ad hoc committee to perhaps maybe get a head start. But the functioning of the Charter Study Commission, the legally comprised entity that would address and have the authority to do so would be those that are elected in the November ballot. And so this procedure has been outlaid in a memorandum that I provided to the council, so everyone is aware of what the rules are. So
Maybe you should put it on the township website so we as citizens, could look at that, because how many, another question, how many forms of government
And by
are
the
there to
way,
choose from?
I don't take any offense to the fact that with regard to where I sit.
Oh, I don't think you
And
do.
I would be proud to sit next to you in the audience if that's where, as long as I have a seat somewhere. I'll sit at home in my lounge chair if you want to call me. But I don't, it doesn't, that's just the way most municipalities are. They have both the clerk and the attorney next to the presiding officer of the governing body. in the event there should be questions.
I think
But
I'd rather see the mayor sitting up.
I would rather see the mayor sitting up here.
I really do. And I think most citizens would, so when we
But I just
speak-
wanted to make sure, I
And I'd like to
take
nominate
no
her-
offense.
I would like to nominate Ms. Reynolds to be on that committee.
Well,
All right, Mr.
you'll
George,
know the
when that time
procedure. Thank
comes,
you for your
We'll
question.
get that on there.
And answer my question about the Wawa.
When the developer comes back to meet with the council, we'll give you more information. That's all we can tell you at this time.
All right, and, all right. Please, let's all try to start working together. And let's start communicating together. I don't care if you have to argue. We can move, you can move from there, but you on council and mayor have to do something, because I just believe everything was closed down in this last administration, and I don't think that's good. I can't blame everything on council. I can't blame everything on the mayor, because there's a reason we have a mayor and council. And you guys are supposed to be the leadership that guides us.
Thank you, Mr. Georges. We're going to have to let somebody else come up. Thank you very much.
I see you're looking at the clock.
I always look at the clock. You just couldn't see me before because I was over in the corner.
Yes, I was fine until just now. You guys are making me nervous tonight. Hi. First of all,
Michelle
my name is
Foreman.
Michelle Foreman. And first of all, I want to thank Mr. Anderson for coming up here and saying what he had to say about Mr. Dewey. Second, I want to say, as far as, what's his name? Mr. Georgia, hello. I want to say, I got my first car from Miller Ford Mustang hatchback. I don't know if Mr. Dewey was working there 40 years ago, but anyway, I love Miller Ford. I always loved that place. Gotta hurry up here 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to plead the fifth on what I think about you being, and I'm going to plead the fifth on what I think about you being mayor. I'll tell you why. Because I got to get over Mr. Dewey being kicked to the curb. That's the way I'm going to verbalize it. I can't get over this. I seen this man, I go to a lot of meetings. I see this man go to so many meetings. He backed you up for Country Lakes. He was at all those meetings. And he was a voice, a force to be reckoned with. I think, Mr. Dewey, I think you make sense in so many things that you say. I want to thank you for always answering the phone. I want to thank your wife for always being so kind to me and even inviting me over to her home a few times. Maybe you're okay with it, but I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I'm not okay with it. I'm really not okay with this.
I'll be fine.
I know he says he's fine all the time. I'm not fine with it. Now, he stepped down. Why couldn't you pick somebody else to take his place? It could have been Dan Dewey. You said that when Joe Anderson asked you, you said it was true that, since you stepped down, that they could re-vote one more person in. I thought that's what you told Joe Anderson, but just leave that go for a minute because I have a lot to say. And I'm trying to pull my thoughts together, okay? I'm not an eloquent speaker, but you know what? When I come up here, I do speak the truth, and that's all I care about. That's what I do. Now, I'm going to tell you a few things. Am I done with this? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to let it go for now. I said enough. I'm going to say something this evening. I don't know what's going on, because somebody said, you said we have to wait for the council to meet with the developmental committee. But you also said at Josh's meeting that they already met the day before Josh's meeting here. Why can't you give us an update on what's going on over there at the Old Acme? Because I'm very concerned about this. And if you think I'm upset tonight, wait till the vote comes in that you're going to vote anything about Tractor Supply coming in. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that Mr. O'Brien, their family hasn't been in business for 85 years. I talked to Mr. O'Brien, Mike. He prefer that Tractor Supply not be there. Okay? He does not look at his customers as neighbors or customers only. He looks, this is what he said to me, and I quote what he said. He looks at his customers as friends. And let me tell you something. I've been there for 30 years, and he treats me so good. His help, I met every generation except the great-grandfather. I met his father. I met Mike. I met Mike's daughter. I met Mike's grandson, George. Is he ever, you think the O'Briens are great? He is a wonderful young man. So if anybody comes up here and says Mr. O'Brien is okay with all this, I'm going to tell you right now, his exact words were he's a nice man, so he said it this way. I would prefer the tractor trailer not be there. Okay, that's how he said it. But if you don't mind, my husband doesn't come to meetings, but I'm going to quote him, if you give me a minute. Okay, my husband said, you don't stay in business for 85 years because you're stupid. He doesn't need Tractor Supply across the street. This came from my husband, James Leroy Foreman, not me. He said, what are they supposed to do if Tractor Supply gets there? Sit in his famous picture window and watch all his customers go to Tractor Supply who aren't going to be loyal to him, we'll say, or other new customers going to giving them his business after years of serving this community. And the last thing I'm going to say is about this is one more thing. Okay? I think that's might be it. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Let's see. I think.
Oh, good evening, everyone. All right, congratulations, Mr. And I'm Robert King. Everyone knows me as Pete, from 247 Amherst Avenue. About 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, Scouting started allowing girls into Cub Scouts. And my daughter, Dolores, was one of the inaugural girls coming out for her Arrow of Light. And then she wanted to keep going in Scouting, so she kept going. And with actually Mr. O'Brien's help, and he's been very supportive of Scouts, by the way, she was able to get her Scout project done for the White Spogs. She built some benches out there to put along the trails and around the fire pit. She did an outstanding job. And I just wanted to let you guys know that on Monday, she completed her Eagle Board of Review and passed. So she is our township's Troop 397G's very first female Eagle Scout in our town. So I'd like to thank y'all, and I'm going to continue to support Scouting. I've actually got some more new girls coming up, and hopefully I'll be letting you know when they make their Eagle as well. As far as school board goes, there's a lot of stuff coming up on the calendar. Please check the calendar, make sure what's coming up. Also, remember, education begins at home. Make sure your kids, we have the You can go check their progress reports and stuff like that, make sure they're getting all their work done and making sure the attendance goes to school, because the more they attend, the better off they are. So, and unfortunately, tonight, I have to take off because I have another committee meeting for another camp out. So, do y'all have anything for me or anything?
Thank you, Pete, for coming out.
Sure.
Good evening. My name is Justine. I live at 311 Shoshone Trail. Keeping on that note, I wanted to let you know that today we had 13,980 boxes of cookies delivered to Brown's Mills in Pemberton for the cookie season for Girl Scout cookies. I couldn't miss this opportunity with a house full of people to not promote this sale. It starts next Thursday, January 15th. We will be kicking off here in Browns Mills and Pemberton. We have 11 local Girl Scout troops in our area, with girls ranging from kindergarten all the way to graduating seniors. These girls aren't just selling cookies, they're working towards goals. Those goals might be earning badges, funding trips, supporting community projects, or learning important life skills like leadership, teamwork, and confidence. When you see a Girl Scout this season, I encourage you to do more than just buy cookies. Ask her about her goals, why she's selling, and about the badges she's proudly wearing. Please also remember to be patient and encouraging. Our younger girls are learning and practicing important communication and math skills, and our older girls are stepping into adulthood, preparing and building confidence and independence. A little kindness and support goes a long way for all of them. You can find our Girl Scouts selling at Acme, the drive-thru at the Little Red Schoolhouse, Ricardo's Pizza, Poppy's Pizza, the Country Lakes Plaza by Powers Pharmacy. Every box that you buy helps support their dreams and their growth. Thank you so much for supporting our Girl Scout troops. We truly appreciate it. Thank you. And
Thank you,
congratulations,
Justine.
everybody.
Thank you.
Pat Guthrie, Birmingham. I just have a question because I seen that the holiday schedule, Resolution 10-2026, is that just going to be the holidays, or is it going to include the days off in the summertime for Fridays? And I just wanted to make a comment as far as the Acme Plaza. You guys have been working diligently and very hard on trying to get businesses into that plaza. I've gone to so many meetings in the past year on all the, who's going to be there, what the people want to be in there. And I just wanted to note, it frustrates me a little bit that people are going, well, what are you guys going to do with it? When are you going to make any changes? When nothing was done with it for years prior to us having this council. So as far as the headway that you guys have made in trying to make something actually happen in the plaza, I really commend you, because you've done a lot in a year where for, 12 years? Nothing was even thought about or considered for it. And then the other comment I have to make is, as far as these committees and stuff that the township needs to give the people a voice in what should be happening with our township, we need to get more volunteers. And it would be nice if the people, like this is one of the largest groups I've seen in here for a while. show up and be a volunteer and help out as far as these committees go. And then maybe the changes that the people want will actually be completed. Because I'm guilty. I've only been kind of doing this stuff for about 2.5, maybe 3 years. And I've been negligent as far as, you want me to go where? To a township meeting, or you want me to volunteer for what? I've lived in Pemberton since I was 7, 8 years old. And besides, doing high school and middle school volunteer stuff, I never did anything as far as the involvement that I've gone into and seeing what you guys do for the past 3 years. And I'm still learning. But when I go to these things and I see where people are volunteering, you really don't see a whole lot of people show up. There's like maybe 10 to 15 people. So as far as all the people in this room, get out and volunteer, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're part of the GOP, what part of this Charter Study Commission. You have to volunteer, because it's nice to say, I want something to change, and then sit back and wait for everybody else to make that change. People need to step forward and volunteer to help that change happen. And we're really not getting the volunteers in Pemberton Township. All we get are the complaints. So I just wanted to say that. But as far as the Friday's closing, is that a separate vote, or is that part of this?
Yes, Pat, that's a separate thing that, this rank and file have to come to the council. I guess they come to the mayor first, and he presents it to the council, and then we decide.
Okay, so that's something that I have to scream about on another day.
That's a separate annual thing, yes.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and congratulations to everybody that got their positions.
Thank you, Pat, for coming out.
Good evening. I'm Debbie Skipper, Pine View Terrace. I've been listening to everybody, and Marie and I have done a little bit of research also in the past couple days. And while Danny would have made a wonderful mayor and the logical choice, because his term is up in November, it would have been the logical choice and a good choice. However, that's not the way the state statute works, and we didn't even know it. Nobody knew it as far as around us. I mean, we researched it. We had a heck of a time finding the statute, and it's 40A, semicolon, 16-11. And on the ballot, you have those two people, it's always a male and a female at the bottom, that nobody pays attention to. Well, now you'll pay attention to it, I think, because those two people, the 28 people, are the ones that make this decision. And if you look at those 28 people that are on there, you can see it's, and take the time and look. We did last night, or night before last, and we did look at the people. And there was a lot of cronies of the ex-mayor and whatnot. So they put 3 people up, and that's the ones that they had to vote on. It's the ones that they had to vote on. They didn't have a choice. So your anger and everything is really being misdirected. They didn't have a choice. I just had to get up and say that. Again, please take a little bit more time and look at those 2 people on the ballot from now on. They have a hard time even filling those people. Nobody ever runs against them. They throw people on because they can't even find people. One of them passed away, and it is true. And they just have a hard time filling those. In fact, I talked to the, okay. Anyway,
Joe,
thank
calm
you.
down, Joe.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. It's just the way it is. And I had even talked talked to Abby today, or I didn't talk to her, but messaged her back and forth. And she even said she has a hard time filling those positions. She put people in there, some of them that aren't even filled. So again, the anger is misdirected. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Debbie.
Good evening, everybody, and congratulations on appointments. Mr. Bianchini, Mr. Harper, congratulations. And everybody else, Happy New Year. I know that we're having a little issue with all this, the way things transpired here, which we agree. I think anybody here that's seen what the GOP has done in this state, it is a absolute disaster. So, you know, once again, no blame on anybody here or anything else, the way things worked out. I agree with Debbie on that. I also agree with Mr. Anderson, you know, but it also comes down to self-governance. If we can't fill those positions, if you don't have a seat at the table, guess what? You're on the menu. And that's just the way it works, because your voice isn't being heard. And that's what I appreciate about coming up here tonight. Whether what I say makes a difference, I don't know. But on a couple notes here that I just have a couple questions on. One is for 2026 on the resolutions, Amy, appointment for improvement search officer. Is this a position that we already currently have, and or is this a reappointment? Because on improvement, I've seen the so-called improvement that's went on in this township, and I believe there's some conflict of interest, one being the warehouse that we might have some ties to on, and I don't know if that would be the person I would want involved in that situation. And I got a couple more. Secondly is back on this water again. I see that's back up again. And what I love about, it's being pulled. Man, you're just taking the wind out of my sails, Mr. Harper. Because I was going to throw this back over to another council member that I hope his vote still stays the same on this. All right, so off on the water end of it. So I guess that was one of my questions there. And we have a lot of this on the budget. I heard some of the numbers thrown out there. You know, we're in a really tough economic time. And I mean, not just me from where I'm at in the agricultural world, but I mean, as the township as a whole, the economy's in the toilet. I only hear about what we're funding and grants and this and that. Grants are not free. They come from taxes one way or another. Whether they're out of our municipal tax, state tax, federal tax, we all pay it. Grants are not free, and we make it sound like they are. And a lot of the grants we get, that's fine, but it only covers a small portion of it, and that's what I was going at with the bond that we're putting out on that. It's covering thereof. Well, thereof what? How many millions of dollars are we putting into it? Second thing, rumor has it that finally the buildings may be coming down over to Greenberg's. Have we had a demolition permit approval yet on that? Oh, okay. All right, well, that should be the end of my questions for the time being.
Anything on building permits, Ron? No, nothing? Okay. As far as all the appointments, they're the annual appointments that we redo. There's some name changes, but there's still appointments that we give every year.
Okay, and the same person was on that for that?
Yes, last year, yes.
Okay. All right.
All right?
Very good, sir.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully we were helpful.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Millie Tuchez. I am a resident of Browns Mills at 23 Leland Street, but I'm not speaking tonight as a resident. I am speaking as the president of the Pemberton Township Ministerium. It's a collaborative body of faith-based leaders who are committed to serving the community, of which our most eloquent Dr. Pastor Mims is part of. We don't serve politically, we serve pastorally and practically, and our focus is care, connection, and support for the people who call Pemberton home. So we stand ready to partner with all of you on the council and all of the residents to support families and strengthen communities, to strengthen unity, and to respond in times of need. We are in dire need of unity and community, even as we speak tonight We can see the tension, we can feel the division, and something that Ms. Guthrie said, and maybe some others, it's very important not only that we can communicate, but that we can come together, not as a Democrat, not as a Republican, but as people, as we say, that care about Pemberton and how we can work together to not satisfy everyone, because we can't make everybody happy, but to come up with what's best for everyone. And when I say that, I'm a resident, so anything that is decided upon, any ordinance that's written, any policy that's changed, any charter that's changed, it's going to affect me too. And so I want to reiterate what someone said. We have a voice, and we need to come to the meetings, and we need to let people know how we're feeling. The other thing that I think is important, and I've mentioned it and I'm thinking of doing it, is we have these ordinances, but how many of the residents actually understand what the ordinances are even about? Like, what do they mean? Like, how does it benefit the township? How does it not benefit the township? These are important things. That's transparency and accountability. Because a lot of times we come here, and I know, and I'll give you an example real quick. I know I only have 5 minutes, but we had something that was passed. It had to do with the mayor, had to do with the zoning board, I believe it was, that he, or maybe the planning board, that he was not going to be part of the decision-making anymore. I came up and I said that I wasn't in total agreement with that because I'm for the balance of power. I believe it was Ms. Guthrie that came up after me and actually asked for clarification because, and Ms. Guthrie, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think she said, does this mean that the mayor is not going to be part of the choosing anymore? This is an indication that we as residents don't really know what these ordinances are about in totality. And so I'm looking to you to let the residents know, yes, we have them on the website. Yes, we can see what they are. Yes, we can read them. But we need some common language for some of us. I don't have a law degree. I don't have a degree in policy making or writing. So there's some things that I have to research to really know why I'm coming to these meetings and why I'm saying yes or no to certain things. And that is all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Millie.
Good evening. I'm Vicki Adams, 613 Sander Drive. First, I'm going to get my question out of the way here. Under the ordinances for introductions, I would like to know a couple things. Will you guys, in the future, please start putting the ordinances in their entirety on the website? Because I want to know what you're changing. You're repealing Article 4 to replace it with Article 4. But what in there is different? And I can't see that before coming here, or if I'm sitting at home the day before, determine if I want to come here to argue about it or to talk about it. Okay, so it would be nice if you'd put those, not just the resolutions, but the actual whole ordinance, so that we can read that. Okay, that's my question. I came in here tonight, and I asked a couple of people on the platform a few questions, and then all of this transpired afterwards. I want you to know that I was very upset with the mayor. You guys all know that. I spoke vehemently against him. But I think I'm more upset tonight because of the things that have been said from this platform of gentlemen that I have trusted. I've never trusted the mayor, but I have trusted every one of you to speak to me the truth. But yet, you're not doing that. Josh had to correct Doyle about being able to send the letters back. I want the truth from you guys. That's what this township voted you in here for, to speak the truth. Yes, we do change our mind occasionally, but don't make that your scapegoat, okay? Speak the truth in everything that you do. That's how you show us you have integrity. If you run for mayor, I will be there to support you. I won't say I'm going to vote for you because I'm an anycrat at this point, okay? Josh, you too. I would support you in a heartbeat, and I'm sure this town would. Whether the Republicans come behind you or not, this town would vote for you, okay? This is, yes, Miss Millie is correct. We do have to be a township. We have to be a unit. We have to seek that. We need to be anycrats. Whether you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, we need to be an anycrat. You are here to be what is best for this township. Okay, but lying or not telling the truth up front is not part of it. You know, I'm tired of hearing about these backroom deals, and I know they go on because I've been invited to some of them. Okay? Be upfront and honest. Okay? Matt, I asked you before this meeting if whoever was going to become this mayor, if they were going to do something to help Mr. Ellie get his position. I don't know if you realized it or not, but your look was like, we haven't talked about that yet, but your look was that of like, oh no, I'm stuck. I hope that you guys that have sat up here and spoke against Jack Tompkins about not giving Mr. Ellie something, I hope that you come up with something for Mr. Ellie. Because otherwise you're going back on what you already spoke. His daughter came up here tonight and asked for help. Nobody said anything. He is asking people who supported him from this platform, what are you going to do for him? You're the mayor. You should be out there on the forefront helping, asking him, and you did tell me you would have somebody reach out to him. It should be you, as the mayor, saying, hey, I'm here now, let me help. Okay? Like I said, I'm more hurt tonight to know that I have been lied to again. I'm going to use the word lie. Lied to again about some of these procedures that you guys go through, because I know better. Okay? I know better.
Thank you, Vicki.
Good evening, everybody in general. I want to just tell everybody, for the residents, for the audience, and the council, and the mayor, Happy New Year. And wish the best for this year. We're going to just continue, go forward. We're not going to go think about nothing about going backwards, okay? This is a new year where everybody got to work together as a team, regardless what background that we're coming from. From residents, township, council, mayor. And I just hoping where I've been here, I hear everything tonight. I reserve my notes because everything what Wahoo say, most what has been saying. And what I want is the township to do for the residents, like we said, that we come in here every 2 weeks, the people who come in here to the meetings. I've been attending meetings since the 2010. I've been coming the previous administration back and forth also. That means I knew a lot of things were been happening, but left that behind. Like I say, this is a new year. It's like the trees go down. The leaves is going to start coming out pretty soon. And this is where we're going to focus on it. please work together. Regardless, sometimes we don't agree, but we took that thought and just work the best to your knowledge. And I want to thank you because take a special person to get there to represent us, because you guys didn't go and sit out there for your looks. We put you there. And we have faith that you go and work and do the best for our township and bring it back the way we had it. I'd be willing to work with you. Since I retired in 2010, I've been done all volunteer work. There is no price in volunteer work. Even 1 hour that you dedicated your time in your town is a lot. And it's a lot of things to accomplish in this town. And we have to just go and start working. And everybody got to work together. It's not because something go wrong or that's his fault. No, 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 no. We got to work together and correct the problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Phillips. Anybody else for public comment?
Yeah, just real quick, the ordinances in regard to the water, they're off of tonight's agenda?
The water bond ordinance has been pulled, yes.
It's been pulled, it's not gonna happen at all, or it's just been postponed?
Just been pulled for now, yes.
Okay. I gotta sign in first.
Eric, could you put your name on the record, please?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Speak it in the microphone.
Oh, sure, yeah. I can't speak and write at the same time. Eric Howen, 162 North Pemberton Road. So, just in regard to water, and I guess I could talk to any one of you guys separately, but I think, I don't know, other people have come up here and talked about how they've spoken with you, and I have no idea what they're talking about. So I'm glad that they came up to let me know about their conversation. So I just want to let the public know as well. Somebody said a long time ago, not too long ago, water is the new oil. It's going to be very, very valuable. It is very, very valuable. So it doesn't matter if you're on city water or if you have a well. How we develop our community is going to have a great impact on everybody. We kind of kicked ourselves in the butt because we didn't prepare for creating proper ordinances for warehouses until it was too late. We need to really know that data centers are going to come this way. They're already destroying North Jersey. They're going to come down here because the land is cheap, and Microsoft is going to get a piece of land, and they really don't care how much money they spend. But they're going to take a lot of water, and it will affect everybody's way of life out here. So I could talk to you guys about it another time, but I think everybody out here, like who was it just said, everybody needs to volunteer and be aware. And so I really just wanted to let everybody know that they should keep it on their radar and do research. There is a group out of North Jersey, and I wish I could find it on my iPad, but apparently I didn't sync to my desktop, that is really being aggressive with it. And they have a really, really difficult time trying to reel them in because the money is so big. There is so much corporate money, international money, that doesn't really care about us. It's all AI, and I know we all love going to ChatGPT or Gronk or whatever it is, and it's great, it does your homework for you. But it's going to take your water too. And we just need to be able to get everybody involved and start thinking about it now before this is our next warehouse problem, so that we can make our ordinances control it. That's all.
Thank you, Eric. Anyone else for public comment? All right, seeing none, we'll move on to resolutions. We have a consent agenda for the first 17 resolutions. Anybody have any they want pulled? Seeing none, have a motion on the consent agenda for the first 17 resolutions?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. All right, next is our appointments. I guess we'll go through those one at a time. I got to get my checklist here. Appointment for a Class 3 Planning Board member. That's from our council. Mr. Dewey, you've been so gracious to do it the last couple of years. Are you still doing it?
Absolutely. Be my pleasure.
All right.
I'll make a motion to approve Daniel Dewey to appoint as Class 3 member to the Planning Board.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Next is appointment for risk management. Any discussion on that or motion on the recommendation?
Make a motion to approve 19/2026.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and for the record, that was the Hardenberg Group. And next is appointment of insurance broker of record. Any discussion, any recommendations on the appointment? Have a motion? I just named the last one, yep. All right, the last one was the Hardenberg Group. Motion for appointment of the broker.
Make a motion to approve 20/2026.
Second on that motion.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and for the record, that was also the Hardenberg Group. Next is consent for council to appoint a solicitor. Any questions, discussion, nomination?
I'll make a motion to appoint Christopher J. Connors as Pemberton Township Solicitor for 2026.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you, and I proudly sit anywhere in the room.
All right, next is consent of council for engineers appointment. Any discussion?
Is it both the engineers that we spoke about?
Now, the appointment is as read as ERI for the main council. We have a separate one for special engineers.
Okay.
Motion,
I make a motion to approve it.
I'll second.
roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
No.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, for the record, that's environmental resolutions. Next, consent council for professional planner appointment. Sorry, I turned my mic off. Next is consent for professional planners appointment. Any discussion?
Make a motion to approve Richard Limo.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and that's Alimo Associates, so everyone knows. Next is consent council to appoint an architect. Questions, discussions, nominations?
Make a motion to approve Mr. Limo for that as well.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and that's Alimo Associates also. Next is consent for council to appoint financial consultant. Questions, nominations?
Yeah, Council President, I got to stop. I got a question. For the clerk, the resolution numbers aren't matching up.
No.
Sunshine.
Yeah, they're one off, yeah.
Yes, I had sent an email out to council to advise them because of the addition of the appointment of the mayor as number one. All of the items were pushed down by one number.
Okay, so just to make clear reference, it's going to be addressed and adjusted, right, after the meeting?
It has been, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any motions on that?
Make a motion to approve Phoenix Advisors.
Second on the motion?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Next on our list is consent of council for special council pool appointments. Any discussion, questions? Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the special counsel.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, for the record, that's the DASTY group. Next is consent of council for a grant writer. Questions, motion?
Make a motion to approve Bruno Associates Incorporated for this position.
Second on the motion.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and that's Bruno Associates for the record. Next is consent of council, public defender's appointment. Any questions, nominations? Well, motion, I should say.
Make a motion to approve Resolution 27, or 28, 2026.
I'll second.
All right, roll call.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and that's Jeffrey Snow. Next is consent of council for a prosecutor's appointment.
Make a motion to approve Martin J. Buckley Esquire
I have
as
a
our
question if
prosecutor.
I could before. we
Sorry,
do
Dan.
that.
Sure, go ahead.
Chris, this is going to be a yes or no question. We had a little talk about a concern that I had. Was it addressed?
I spoke to the individual, and he was not aware of any issue that was before the court.
Did you? Okay. I can accept that. It just, then the problem that we have is on the upper level. Would that be correct?
That would be correct.
Okay. I make a motion to approve our prosecutor.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and that's Martin Buckley for prosecutor. Next is council auditor appointment. Any discussion, questions?
Make a
Vote.
motion to approve the auditor.
Second on the motion?
I'll second.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and that's the Bowman Associates. Bowman and Associates. Next on our list is consent of council for bond council appointment. Questions? Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the bond.
Second on that?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. And I'm sorry, I didn't write that one down, so I don't remember the name. You have that name?
Damian.
So Willens, Goldman, and Spitzer.
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next, we have consent of council labor appointment.
I would like to address my fellow councilman. I'd like to see this one pulled if we could. I don't think his paperwork was brought in on time, and I personally don't feel he does a good job for our township.
That was changed. We did change it because of the paperwork process. Yes, we did change that because of the paperwork issue, and we do have, I believe it's Ralph R. Smith from Cape Hart and
I make a motion to approve Kephart and Company.
I'll second.
All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Next is consent of special projects engineer appointment. Any questions, motions?
Make a motion to approve Limo and Associates for this position as well.
I'll second.
All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and that was a Limo and Associates for special engineers. Next is appointment of the Township Alliance Group, which is also known as TAG. I was the liaison last year. I will volunteer to continue to be the liaison for next year, if the council so approves.
Make a motion to approve the appointed members.
I'll make yes.
Roll call?
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, thank you.
Do you want to put the three names on the record or not? No need to?
Next is zoning board appointment. I believe there was only one name.
I don't have, for some reason, I don't have that in my folder, but I would hope, without reading it, I hope Rachel's on there for appointment.
Yes, it's my, my opinion that we should reappoint Rachel Delgado
Council President, may I?
Simmons. Sure, you can.
She was reappointed.
Okay.
Yeah. When he was still council president, he reached out to her, and she reached out to me, and I, agreed, but it's my, hopes that we reappoint Rachel Delgado Simmons and Michael Thompson as the alternate.
Was there any discussion with one of them that the chairman has a problem with?
Council President, may I?
Sure.
There was. Can we talk offline after the meeting?
Sure.
Okay.
Is there, so I guess I'll make that motion that we reappoint Rachel Delgado Simmons
second
and
it.
Michael Thompson.
Mr. Dewey, Mr. Harper?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
And thank you, Ms. Simmons, for being here, and thank you for what you do. We appreciate having good help. Next, the Veterans Advisory Committee. I have a list of names. I think you all have those to be read. It's Dr. Maurice Mims, Barbara Roberts, Lawrence Spring, and Jeremiah Carter. Is that correct, Mr. Mayor? That's the name?
That is correct. We have one vacancy that the Legion has to fill, but they don't have a name yet. But that doesn't affect the operation of the committee.
I'll make a motion to approve 36, 2026.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Next is go into closed session. Do we have any business for closed session?
Mayor, I have one item for closed session. It promises not to take any more than 3 minutes of your time.
Can somebody time him,
minutes.
please?
Can I have a motion to go into closed session?
Motion for closed session.
Second on the motion?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. All right, if you'll excuse us for a few minutes, we'll be back as quickly as possible.
Oh, I thought that was a seat cushion. Somebody brought a seat cushion. One time I did. I thought that was a great. Yeah. I'm so glad you got moved back. Keep the girl. This is the girl? Are you Rachel? Yeah, so. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. When he put that. Yeah. Dog kennel in the middle of the residential. Only one good
I think you're right. Tired now. Yes. Take care of the kids, the wife, the girlfriend.
Mistress, they all gotta be taken care of. You ain't got time for no damn meeting. So then you like hope that you can find something on Facebook or something. And you got everybody like, what the hell's going on? Oh, well, I heard, oh, I heard. I like
Yeah. That's a lot of
I get maybe. I don't know, I'm pretty skeptical. I'm skeptical of anything. So like,
You better be.
why are they? Do they care? They got their own agenda.
I'll tell you something. He was the first black man in South Jersey. And I got into politics at the same time. County was trying to keep us Ward County. You thought I was crazy at first. About a week later, we talked about it more, and then we talked about it more. An hour, council. Democratic club or the Republican club has done what it's taken
Why
to
didn't
make us a better place.
they've been talking about getting rid of this other mayor. And I voted for thought it, oh, it's military. I don't,
I'm still like, my vote.
I don't know. I don't know the whole, I don't know if there's some, like, sneaky shit going on. Never, I don't know.
Until like a friend of mine said, you'll never stay mayor because he's too much of a free-hearted person. He says, he's not the last one. But you know what, my friend is right. We are being sued for more money. Are you familiar with Deshaun, the quarterback, Deshaun Watson? He was a Texan quarterback.
Yeah. I'm an Eagle fan.
We're getting sued for more money.
Oh my God. I had a story. Late guy knew.
All right, everybody, please sit down so we can bring the meeting back to order. Please sit down, please sit down. Be quiet. That'd be nice. Want to call the meeting back to order, please? All right, thank you. Moving on, there's going to be nothing to be brought up about the closed session, employee matter. Next on our agenda is authorize various routine refunds in the amount of $1,410. Well, what happens is every time there's more than one mic left on, the volume goes down. That's why we keep turning them on and off and stuff, but we're doing good. Alex, you always have suggestions. All right, so is there a motion for the routine, any discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 38, 2026.
Second.
Roll call, please. Roll call.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Right. Hang on, I'm working off my old list here. Now I gotta go back to the new list. Sunshine, what would I do without you? Okay, next on our resolution is authorize an agreement between the Borough of Pemberton Township for provisions of a fire protection service in the Township of Pemberton by the Goodwill Fire Department.
I have a comment, if I may.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Dewey.
I know how, I'm going to be bringing up the past, but I'm sorry. I knew, we're just moving forward now. But 15 years ago, we had a perfectly good-running fire company on Magnolia Road Fire Company, which handled the west end of our town. And the mayor at that time closed all our emergency squads. He closed Presidential Lakes Fire Company, and he closed Magnolia Road. And the thing that aggravates me is Pemberton Borough is 1 square mile, and I believe in my heart that the $52,000, $54,000, $56,000 we're going to give them is going to support their one-year project with their fire trucks. If we would have kept Magnolia going, we would have been paying the same money, but it would have been ours. That's all I have to say. I just think it was a bad deal when they did it, and now we're paying a small town a lot of money for, 74 calls a year, and we don't even know how many times they were recalled. So that's my reason why I'm against it.
Council President, I just want to put on record, I agree with my council friend, Mr. Dewey, in that regard.
So noted. Any other questions? I'm looking for a motion. Well, I mean, I'm just a new guy, but I know we've had these contracts with the borough, I don't know how long, for at least the last 5 years that I'm aware of. And, you know, something that's better to have peace of mind on that end of town, that you have a fire department that can get there a little faster than, nothing against our own in-house fire department, but we're 64 square miles, so it's tough to get trucks down on the other end of town. And I guess, yeah, with that being said, I'll make the motion that we approve Resolution 40-2026 to continue this for 3 more years with the borough. Is there a second?
Harry, I'll go along with you on the second, not just because I live on that end of town, but we have a whole end of town of residents, and it is going to make a significant difference waiting for our own trucks to come from the east side of town. Even a level 1 vehicle, a police car, it still takes several minutes to get to the other side of town, not to include it, and, you know, an 80,000-pound fire truck. So I will second the motion.
I just hope they show up with a fire truck full of water, because they did at my house.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Harper?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
No.
Mr. Ward?
No.
All right. I guess that motion does not carry.
Correct.
You had 3 votes, didn't you?
No,
No, we
we
did
don't have
not.
Matt.
2-2. We only have 4 of us up here.
Oh, that's right, I
Unable
forgot.
to rule that the abstention would go with the other votes. At this point, I would say that the resolution fails. The resolution fails.
Yes.
I think if they sharpen the pencil a little bit, knock the price down, you can get my vote, but I think the price that they're holding our feet to the fire is too much money for a 1 square mile town.
All right, thank you. Next on the agenda is authorize and accept a TASA grant. Any questions on this? Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve 40-2026.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. All right. And next on our agenda, authorize a temporary budget. Okay. And forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, I just got this one late today. We have any discussion on this? Motion?
Make a motion to approve the temporary budget.
Second on the motion?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, thank you. Next on the agenda is appointment of a business administrator. Any discussion? I know there's probably discussion on this.
I will say it's been a very long time coming, and I would think if there's ever one thing that we worked hard for and we deserve a standing ovation for, it's going to be for an appointment of this position.
Anybody else?
I'll make the motion to hire Miss Flaherty for our VA.
I'll second.
Second.
All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, Ms. Flaherty, please stand up. Marty, scratch one off the list, please. Okay, Marty? Scratch one off the list. All right, thank everybody. We're moving on to ordinances for introduction. And there was a question earlier, I think it was, I'm not sure if it was Vicky about we don't put those on for first reading because it may not fly, there may be changes made. So it always goes on the website on the second reading, and then you can check it out. All right, this is ordinance 1-2026, ordinance of the Township of Pemberton, County of Burlington, State of New Jersey, amending, supplementing Chapter 34 of the Township Code of the Township of Pemberton entitled Officers and Employees, so as to repeal Article 5 entitled Defense and Indemnification and replace it with new Article 5 entitled Defense and Indemnification. Any questions on this? Sorry, I forgot to turn my volume off. I'm just reaching to do that now. Any, no discussion? We have a,
Sunshine, what's our introduction?
It would be January 28th.
what's the feeling? Motion?
This would be for public comment, right? Introduction for public
Not
comment?
at
For second reading?
At the second reading, yes.
I'll make a motion to
Introduce.
Ordinance number 1, 2026, to be heard again at the January 28th meeting.
Yes.
I'll second.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, thank you. Next is ordinance 2-2026. We just made this one 2 when we pulled the other one, okay? Ordinance of the Township of Pemberton, County of Burlington, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Chapter 186 of the Township Code of Township of Pemberton entitled Water so as to revise the requirements for mandatory connections to the township's water system. Any discussion?
Why did we pull the water bond?
There was something to do with finance, at they have to get something straight at finance.
So in order to do a bond ordinance, you have to do a supplemental debt statement, which can't be done until the annual debt statement. That has not been done. It typically isn't done until the end of January.
Even if it was already on the books for this past year?
Yeah, once the year crosses over, it's dead.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, it's very helpful to have department heads here, yeah. So, any other questions? A motion?
This will be held on the 28th also.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to introduce number 2, 2026.
Second.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. All right, moving right along. New business annual renewals. First, we have Body Arts Establishment. Any questions? I understand they've have their health certificate according to the paperwork I've seen and stuff. They meet that requirement. I have a motion.
My only question was going to be to Roe. Anything, no issues with this place? Other than the certifications being all up to date, that they have the health inspection, that's all they require?
So unfortunately, I wasn't involved in this.
Okay. All right.
The Board of Health is the main requirement for the,
We got it on that?
yes.
I'll make the motion to approve it. New business A1.
A second on the motion?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Moving on, new business 2, we're renewing the mobile home parks. Any discussion?
I have a question.
Yes, please, sir.
Last year, when you and I took a tour of all the parks,
Yes, I remember.
and there was a couple places in Bel Air that were actually sitting on railroad ties, were those violations corrected? And was there a HUD inspection? Because I think the hurricane anchors are required, and I don't know how you can clamp something down on railroad ties.
So unfortunately, we don't, with the actual tie downs part of it, we're not involved in that. That's through
But
the state.
that would be a HUD inspection, correct?
That's right. For the properties, the individual lots where the mobile homes sit on, violations have went out. Whether they've been corrected or not, we'd have to get an update through the housing officer.
Okay, well, I think we should pull that one until we get the answers.
Okay.
You're talking about public safety, so.
Yeah, yeah,
And it
I-
wasn't in nice shape when we did our tour last year.
Yeah, I did do a drive-through there yesterday myself, and I'm not an inspector, but I did see some things that, I would concur with you on that one.
And what about that Pine View one? You know? Just kidding, just kidding. All right. I make a motion to
Bel Air.
remove Bel Air till we get all the paperwork and inspections, and I approve the rest of them.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, thank you. All right. Now, did we finally get to that part of the day? Approval of council for the bill list vouchers. Any questions?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Dewey, feel free.
Matt, being that you're in charge now, have you pulled the credit cards that are floating around and get them in the right hands?
I have not,
I kind of wish you would.
and I will. Why don't we talk about that so we can identify exactly which ones you're talking about and who you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I don't want to, Dana, I don't want to go on a witch hunt. I want to be very specific on where we're going and what
Well,
we're taking.
for the 3 years, I didn't even know they had the credit cards. And I go over the bills pretty good.
Oh, I know.
And I've never seen a payment for the credit cards, but I see the credit card charges. And I think it's very important for this council to get our arms wrapped around
I
it.
agree 100%.
Okay.
If I can speak, I halted all credit card charges as of 1/2/26. So they may have a physical card, but it is no longer working.
Now,
Do you have a list
is
of-
the
I'm
new
sorry.
BA going to get the cards, and she could be in charge of, if somebody needs to make emergency repair, they're available instead of,
There are some credit cards where the employees no longer work here, so we need to sit together and speak about who should receive them. They have to fill out certain paperwork, so we'll get them up and running again when we have that
I
information.
certainly hope so. Thank you.
Are you in tomorrow? Okay. Danny, if I meet with the CFO to discuss that, do you want to be involved?
I can be.
Okay. Well, that's what we'll go through tomorrow. Yeah, you do, okay.
Anything else on the bill list there, Danny?
Other than, I think the township should get a handle on boot reimbursement. I'd like to get an answer on Jim. I don't know if that's part of their contract or that's something that came up with. The phones are a sore subject with me. You know, they're using their personal phones. I don't think there's one person in this room that's went past their minutes in the last 5 years. But it's still another expense. I think they're getting $560 a year, I think. Don't, you know, we got to look at the expenses, you know. It's crazy. And we could sit here 2 hours going over the bill list. And I got other things that I'd rather be doing than chasing money. And we got to get together and get a handle on this. They're spending too much money and wasteful money. Last month, there was a shovel on the bill list from Amazon on the credit card. And I still haven't found out who bought a shovel. You know, and it's the little things that kill you.
So I guess we'll give the new mayor the opportunity to meet with the different people and find out what's going on. I know the boots are contractually. I'm not sure how the phone works and the gym membership.
I believe the gym membership is contractual as well.
I don't know. But, I mean, somebody gets 4, somebody gets 3, and it's family, you know?
Well, I think what we should do, Danny, is sit down, go over all those concerns and identify what is required as per the contract and what is not, and address those things that are not. And then address those things that are contractual when the contract comes up next.
It's like if I told you I was going to the gym, you'd laugh at me. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people that get money that, I figured they changed their bathroom, their toilet to gym. Oh, yeah, I went to the gym 4 times today. You know? I don't know. All right. I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second.
All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Dewey?
Yes.
Mr. Doyle?
Yes.
Mr. Ward?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes. Thank you for that. Yeah. We have no need for another closed session. Mayor's report.
So, first off, thank you for placing me here. I say thank you now. I'll probably regret that later. But I've been meeting with the employees over the past couple of days, and already things are a lot better up here in the building and across the landscape of employees in the township, for obvious reasons. I'm not the obvious reason, and I think everybody could make out what I mean. We have a long road ahead of us. We're still not in a good place. We have to work together as council and administration, as residents and administration and council. We are one team. There's a lot of talk tonight about volunteerism, about people volunteering for things. I know I met with Marty today, I met with Mr. Brunson as well, and the one thing we lack that we used to have in the township, I know Mr. Dewey has brought this up on a number of occasions, is everybody was involved. It was an all hands on deck when we had a township event. We have to get back to there. So for those in this room, those watching online, I implore you, please, we're getting ready to plan, or we started planning for the 250th and the Water Carnival. If it happens on the 4th of July, we're not sure because we're too close to that date right now, and the vendors we wanted, or that Mr. Brunson wanted, a lot of them are not available for that date, for the 4th of July, so we might have to adjust. But the Water Carnival and the 250th celebration will happen. Short of something catastrophic happening where we can't have it, it is going to happen, period. The 180th anniversary, we need to get something going on that too. I think we've lost sight of that. But I just, I ask you, trust me. Don't look at me and think of what's happened in the past. I'm not those people. I'm Matt Bianchini. I have the best interests of the township in mind. I am not going to sit in that office and make decisions in a vacuum. My decision-making is going to include the foreman up there, plus whoever fills that seat, the people sitting to the left of me, and all of you. I don't operate that way. I do not make decisions without the input from all the stakeholders, and all the stakeholders are every single township resident. And I mean that wholeheartedly. You can ask people that have worked for me in the past, and they will tell you. I am fair, and I listen. I'm not in this for, this is not a power trip for me. This is to make something better and improve a situation that has been in a very bad way for a very long time. So I just ask you to give me some time, get my feet wet, get the ball rolling. Things don't happen overnight, but I am positive that if we all work together, good things are going to happen. You have my word on that. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Ro, I don't want to put you on the spot. I know you don't have a report tonight, but would you like to say a few words to everyone?
I would. I just want to thank council and the mayor for having the faith in me to do this job. I'm very excited. I have a ton of ideas that I'd like to bring forth, and I hope that my 38 years' experience in government actually helps Pemberton in the most positive ways this year. And I wish everybody a happy new year.
A lot of people don't know this. Rose started in government when she was 13. Yeah, so. All right, council reports. We'll start with Mr. Ward.
Thank you, sir. Just want to congratulate everybody this evening. My only question, actually, I don't, more of a question. When I got up here and elected 3 years ago, again, I don't like to bring up the past, but I told somebody else that it would be, with everything that went on in the past with the previous administration, I would urge this now administration, including our new business administrator, to call for a DCA audit on the township. And I would stress that again. I stressed it 3 years ago. Everybody can go back and listen to what I said. But I think everybody on council here would recommend and clean up or identify what was obviously identified over the past 3 years. But that's what I would urge this administration to do. And hopefully I get a response back, or I'll keep bringing it up. Thank you.
Josh, you brought that up to me last week. We had a discussion about it, and that's number one on my list. I didn't pull the trigger on it yet because I was waiting until after this meeting.
I will be
See what
more than
happens.
happy, and I hope all the rest of the council members would be beneficial for the township to pay for that when that comes up.
Agreed.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ward. Mr. Doyle?
First of all, Happy New Year, and I have to say I was very pleasantly surprised tonight. I expected the public comment to be 80 to 90% about the vacancy of that position. So I commend all the residents that showed up tonight that did not waste anybody's time in this room or anybody watching on TV with what happened in the past. Tonight is a win for us no matter what. And I honestly don't think any of you would disagree that there's 5 of us, well, there were 5 of us up here. Any one of us sitting up here transpiring to that seat tonight would have still been a win for Pemberton Township. So let's not worry about who it is. Let's get behind who it is. And now you guys can see what this township has been lacking for 3 years. An administration that does not work with council. I said it before when I got elected, that 6 heads can absolutely make better decisions than 1. For 3 years, you had 1 head making all the decisions. Now you finally, and I can tell you wholeheartedly, any one of us that took that seat would not make decisions without everybody at least being involved. We're never going to agree on everything. We said that when the 5 of us were up here together, when the 3 of us got elected. Sometimes one of us is going to take what we would consider a personal loss because the vote's not going to go the way we want it to go. We still have to, we agree, we're going to get behind it and move forward, and that's what we need to do. Congratulations to Matt. I think he's going to do good things for us. I think he's going to be very well representative of the town, as well as what council wants to see, because you're going to have 5 heads up here talking and working all the time and bouncing things to him. Excuse me. And I think we're going to do good things. Good night.
All right, Mr. Dewey?
I'd like to start off thanking for all the kind words. It was appreciated. Old Dad Dewey's going to be fine. I'm still going to be a team player. I'm going to put my heart into this to the end of my term. I appreciate everybody. I'm always going to fight for you. And the only other thing I got to say after tonight, I won't see you till March, but I will be Zooming. All right, have a great night, and thanks for all your support.
Thank you. My apologies, Mr. Solicitor, I forgot you. You have anything, Solicitor's report?
I appreciate your forgetting me, thank you.
No, I just wanted to thank council, and I want to thank Mayor for the opportunity to serve in the previous year, and I certainly appreciate the confidence that you've shown in our firm, and certainly we will be here to help in any way we possibly can. Always appreciated the great hospitality of the good people of Pemberton. Thank you very much for all your support. Thank you.
See, Chris, he forgot you when you're sitting right next to him. See, so you can't sit out here, so you'll never get a word in.
Has nothing to do with his memory, he just can't see, that's all.
First night jitters. And before I forget to get this out of the way, just so everyone knows, our next regular scheduled meeting is going to be on January 28th, not the 21st, because there was some conflicts. We wouldn't have a quorum, so we've moved it to January 28th. It's on our new list, but I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I think it's an honor to take this position here as council president. I will do my best to make it right with everybody, to do everything I can in my power. I want to congratulate Mr. Bianchini to his move into his position. And I think we can still all work together and get good things done. And I think we've taken a big step in the right direction tonight with the moves that were made, appointing a business administrator right out of the gate. And I appreciate you all coming out. And with that, I'll bring Pastor Minns back up for a final prayer.
Amen, amen. God bless you, God bless you. If anybody needs any support or help in anything, myself and Dr. Tuches are always here for you. It doesn't matter what you believe in. We're just one family, one team, amen? Mr. Kendall Brunson, you got a good one there. You got a good one. I've known him for over 25 years. Good man right there, good leader. He knows his job, amen? Thank you, and again, congratulations. What a blessing it is to lead. All promotion comes from the Lord, amen? Lord, let us pray now in the manner in which we're accustomed. Lord, as we conclude our reorganization meeting, thank you for all that has occurred this evening. Nothing has been decided without your guidance. Help us remember the needs of our community and the trust placed in us. May we carry the spirit of service and unity from this room into our daily lives, working with diligence and compassion. Protect us, guide us, and unite us in one common purpose, to build up and lift up Pemberton Township. Now, O Lord, now may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. And all God's people say, amen, amen, and amen. Bless you. Please go.
Thank you, Pastor Mims. Looking for a motion for an adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.